Hola amores, and welcome back to my channel. I am Maritza. I hope you all are doing better and better each day. In today's video topic, we're going to talk about this interrogation, which is, are people healthier and happier with sex or without it? Alright? So stay with me, but please first go ahead and click on the subscribe and the like button to show me a little bit of support, as well as turn on all the notifications to become aware as soon as I put out a new video. Alright? And also check out my other channel here on YouTube, filled with really nice and relaxing and different music for all ears. Okay? Let's jump right in. So my loves, having sex regularly does of course have its positives and its benefits. It is good for cardiovascular exercise. It is said to lower a person's stress, to even lower a person's blood pressure. Yeah, even assist a person in achieving better sleep at night. For those who do it, right? For those who do have it, right? At night. Anyways, for men, sex or even ejaculation consecutively, constantly, times per month can also have very positive effects on lowering the risk of prostate cancer compared to those who don't do it or do it very little. Yeah, and as far as for women, those who do have intimacy do also form stronger pelvic muscles, yeah, which are the ones that hold the bladder. So having sex for women is also positive because it improves the bladder function as well as reduces a woman's possible incontinence future issue. So yes, sex does have its positives, right? We all agree. But how about people who don't have sex? Does that mean they're not healthy or they're not happy? No, and the answer is no, a big fat no, because not having sex or deciding on being celibate, which refers to the practice of a person who doesn't have sex or doesn't practice it, it means this person can really be just as healthy and as happy, or maybe as equally unhappy as a person who does have it constantly, right, in their lives. Anyways, my loves, around 9% of men, 9% have reported to have had no sex within the last 5 years, okay? Compared to almost a woman, which has been even doubled those statistics at 18% of having no sex for the past 5 years or even more. So what happens physically to adults, to people who are simply sexless? Well, the answer is really nothing, not much. A person who is sexless is likely to not see any negative effect on one's body or even physical health, especially if the person lives a healthy lifestyle with good habits of exercising and eating well. And of course, these people who don't have it can also opt to self-pleasure, and that can also be perfectly fine to those people who take that route of masturbation to assist themselves in reducing your own stress and even helping you even sleep better at night for those who do it in the evening times. Anyways, listen to me now. Even those women who don't have sex can also easily work on their own pelvic muscles to strengthen them, and also reduce any possibility of bladder malfunctioning and leakage, okay? So that's the truth. Sex or no sex doesn't really have anything to do with our physical health. Understand that. Alright, my loves, in regards to our mental health, many of us may think that those people who do not have sex in their lives are simply not happy, right? Are unhappy people compared to those people who do have sex. And this is also extremely false, okay? Because everything is very circumstantial and it differentiates from person to person. Do some people's emotional well-being does get better with sex? Sure, of course. Some people depend on it a lot more to feel good with oneself. But for other people, being celibate is also a choice. And to those people who are sincere with themselves, who have really no desire or need, they can learn to become absolutely not dependent on it, and therefore what happens, their own well-being will absolutely become dependent on other things like personal growth, spiritual growth, which is also extremely important, and very meaningful to a person's emotional stability, okay? Because being in a relationship and maybe not even having sex, right, with our own partners can actually be a lot more troublesome for our minds, okay? It causes a lot more anxiety and stress, okay? Rather than not being in a relationship and not having sex either way. My loves, listen to me well. Not having sex for a choice means what? You not having to depend on any other person or outsource your happiness, right? That is not created by yourself. It means your choices and your happiness just have to do with you, and that's it, okay? You are not expecting and needing someone else's approval, someone else's attention for you to feel good about yourself. Because though looking for healthy love and being in a good relationship and finding healthy partners is extremely positive for oneself, it could also come with a lot of stress, right? To yourself. I mean, it's not very easy in life and common to accept people just as they are, and for them having to accept you as yourself, right? And finding acceptance in someone else can be rough. Studies have shown that around 80% of women in relationships do have a lot more stress in their own lives compared to about 30% of women who are simply celibate and are not in relationships. And I think the differences are enormous, don't you think so? And I do want to clarify that being celibate does not mean you're asexual, no, because being asexual means you have no desire or attraction or even emotional feeling towards another person. But being celibate just means you know what you like and what attracts you. But to this person, it just means you have chosen to remain single and become sex-free, and you're simply living and dedicating yourself to other more meaningful things in life. Yeah, rather than putting your happiness on someone else's, or even trying to find only pleasures that sex can bring with you by being with another person. My loves, the key to happiness is just not putting your happiness in the hands of no one else, but just yourself, okay? If you want to be happy, that's a decision you are making today, and you are the one who needs to work towards achieving it, okay? If you do want sex, then go find it, but preferably find it in healthy people, healthy relationships, where you can balance yourself emotionally and physically, very important. But try not to live a life that depends so much on it. Please, that depends so much on someone outside from you to make you happy. If right now you're not having it and you do want it, then guess what? Continue getting your own pleasures by yourself so you can relax and become stress-free. But also, if you want good relationships and love, continue working on yourself and putting yourself out there and doing different things, because those will likely give you different results, okay? And finding a good partner. And if you do good, guess what? Good shall come to you. Believe it, okay? But do not become so desperate trying to engage always with bad things. No, engage in positive thoughts, positive things, and use this sexless time to learn more about who you are and what you are made of, okay? And if you do want to remain celibate and you are doing it with full clarity and acceptance, then that is beautiful. You have found that happiness is something that only you can create for you. And good for you, congratulations. But just know that sex or no sex has its benefits as well as its disadvantages, okay? And as they say in Spanish, la única diferencia entre un día bueno y un día malo es la actitud con la que asumes la situación. And it means the only difference between a good day and a bad day is the attitude and how you handle the situation, all right? So a big hug to each of you and good luck to all. Anyways, go ahead and connect with me through Instagram. I welcome all of you to hang out with me there as well. And also, I invite all of you to go see the channel's membership, where any subscriber can join if you find it useful. To see the membership, click on the Join tab in the channel's homepage. And just keep in mind, the membership is only a place where we can interact a lot more and where you can contact me a lot easier in case of anything that may be going on in your life, something happening with you today where you would like my assistance, okay? Thank you so much to all of you who have joined. I really appreciate it. And to those who cannot join, that's okay, because I value everyone so much. Alright, my loves, that is all for today. I want to thank you for watching and for sticking with me in today's video, and also with the channel. I appreciate it. I hope you liked what I shared, and I look forward to having you here again soon. Please don't forget to share this video to someone if you think it can help them. Please, okay? If you can do something good for someone, go ahead and do it, especially if it's not costing you anything. And last, let me know your thoughts on what I discussed today, okay? What do you think can naturally make a person happier or less happy? Do you think those with sex or no sex or celibate are happier or healthier? What do you think? Once again, I am Maritza, and know that I will try my best to always continue bringing you ways on how to create a better bond with yourself and a more meaningful relationship with those around you. Till next time, ciao ciao my loves, ciao ciao my amores.